Good morning everyone, welcome to Vlogmas day 4. It's really early, but the sun is just coming up outside and it looks glorious. Look at that, I feel like my camera's not really doing it justice. Hang on, let me put my coffee down. Looks really beautiful. So we're up very early because it's the day of the graduation today. We have to be there for 9 o'clock. So I got up at 6:45 this morning to curl my hair and do my makeup, and I just need to get dressed. But I thought I'd have some breakfast first, so I've had some crumpets and coffee, and I think we're setting off in about an hour. So yeah, I'm just gonna wake up a bit and get over this. So pretty. I wish my camera would pick it up a bit better. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Happy graduation.
Thank you. I'm making you a cup of tea.
I've got a coffee, thanks.
Oh,
Yeah. Alright, so I've gone for the long dress. This is a better mirror to show you it in. Like lacy at the top and a little bit of lace here. I'm not too keen on the top of my arms, but we'll ignore that. And then it goes into like a, I want to say chiffon, but if I'm wrong, correct me. And I'm just going to wear some clear tights because it's a bit cold. And my little grey heeled shoes. That'll do. Alright, are you ready, Dad?
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
No.
Well, you all look very nice.
Thank you.
And so do you.
Thanks.
Ready now. But when I got to, I was on a set of a film in a house, and its phone's on silent. Phone were on silent. I'd put do not disturb, but I'd have my sat nav on. So as soon as I sat down, they were ready to do a take. I had headphones and everything. It went, "You have arrived at your destination." And the producer looked at me and said, "What the hell?"
Just put it on silent.
Yeah,
Or just turn it off. Do you need it while you're doing your speech?
Yeah, put it on silent. Well, I might want to take a selfie. What I'm
Mine's
gonna ask,
always on silent.
I'm going to ask them all to go like that. Hey, guys, everyone.
You're going to do a BAFTAs thing. Was it BAFTAs? Get everyone out on stage and selfie.
Beat me to it. Come on then, let's go.
Let's go. There he is, in his gown.
Tea and coffee.
I know, get a bit of backdrop. We're right at the front, so we'll be able to see him. We've got special seats and ceremony booklets, and I've been told I'm allowed to film as well, which is exciting.
It gives me great pleasure to provide the oration today to honour a man who has brought huge international profile and recognition to this great city, as well as bringing together many different communities and cultures in the media of film and TV. Let me introduce you to David Wilson, the director of Bradford UNESCO City of Film. Bradford is the world's first UNESCO City of Film. David Wilson is known affectionately within this incredible network as the godfather of film. However, David started out from very humble beginnings. Born into a textile family, raised and educated in Bradford, from an early age he actually showed a musical talent and bent rather than a film flair. His first job after leaving school was in the print room here at the University of Bradford, where he worked part-time, but he still continued to pursue his music industry. By the age of 15, he had purchased a saxophone, but was banished to his parents' garage. David continued to juggle various part-time jobs, including working at the Department for Work and Pensions and Bradford Council, whilst leading the travelling life of a gigging musician. In 2000, David got his big break, and he took his band, 3 Men and a Bass, on the road as a support act to Elton John. But after this stardom tour, he returned home to take up various jobs within Bradford Council, promoting arts and culture, whilst embarking on a degree here at the University of Bradford as a mature student. In 2010, he graduated with a first-class honours degree in combined studies, where he focused, not surprising, on culture and regeneration. He is held in extremely high regard as one of the trailblazers in this network, and this is without doubt down to David's skills in advocacy and diplomacy, matched with his passion for nurturing sustainable development through culture and creativity. As well as working on an international stage, David has led the Bradford Film Office, which is today one of the most successful film offices outside London, with a long list of major film and TV productions making repeat visits to the city. These include Peaky Blinders, Victoria, The King's Speech, God's Own Country, Happy Valley and Emmerdale. Now I know today David is joined by his wife Bernie and his children Tom and Ella. I know you're very proud of him. We are too, as he's one of our own. Chancellor, for his outstanding contribution to film and TV production, his role as an international ambassador for our city and country, I have great pleasure in presenting to you the honour degree of Doctor of Technology, the very talented and inspirational David Wilson.
By the authority vested in me, I have issued the honorary degree of Doctor of Technology.
It's truly a great honour to receive this award, especially in my home city of Bradford, I can't tell you. I'd like to thank the University of Bradford and Mark Barrett in particular for those kind words and support and encouragement over the last 5 years. I'd like to extend a really special thank you to my family, to my wife and children and my mum and dad who are watching this at home online. For their belief in me really throughout everything that I've done. They've always been there to support what I've done. I'd like to congratulate you all on what today was a remarkable achievement. You will have faced no doubt many challenges to get this far. I feel very privileged to be speaking here today. I'm really privileged about the opportunities that have been provided for me to go out and talk to people all around the world about culture, about creativity and about Bradford. My talks reach from the very local to the very global, and every day is a fascinating experience. None of us really know what the future holds. Children that started school this year, we don't even know what the jobs that they're going to do when they leave school haven't even been created yet. You know, there's a report recently by the CBI that suggests there are 3 things which will be required for future jobs. And they are technical ability, creativity, and people skills. So I wanted to speak very briefly about human potential and echo what my colleague said earlier. There's so many things wrong about the world we live in. You know, whether it's the politics, whether it's the environment, whether it's the sheer number of people on the planet, there are lots and lots of problems. But, and it's a huge but, with all of those problems come lots and lots of opportunities. And it's up to people like you, with the skills and knowledge that you've recently acquired, to go out there and make a difference. Because everybody can make a difference. I'm a true believer in that. A brief example of what success looks like, as Mark says. I got the saxophone at age 15. I'd never touched one before. My sister lent me the money to buy a saxophone. I picked out to the garage because it was too noisy in the house. And I learned how to play 2 notes. And then I learned to play by ear. And then over time, I joined a band and I could play 4 notes, but the solo in that song had 4 notes, and they were a really good 4 notes. That's the thing. So I didn't let anything. I'd seen a saxophonist as a child on a stage at a holiday we were at, and I just decided I was going to do that one day. And so I've never had a lesson in my life. I've given a few. Taught myself to read music. We joined another band. We had a residency at the Hilton in Leeds every Sunday, and then we got this opportunity to go on the road with Elton John and to play in all these castles and stadium halls. And then it took me all over the world, just from those humble beginnings of being in the garage trying to get 2 notes out of a saxophone. What I'm trying to say here is stick with it, because you can do anything. You really can do anything, and you've already proved it with getting here today. I'd just like to talk you through a few things. A quote from James Michael Semmer, one of the world's most widely read bloggers, Relationships and Potential. And he says, learn to love yourself. And that's not about gazing in the mirror and taking loads of selfies, although today actually you've got a right to take loads of selfies and put them all over Facebook. It's about self-worth, it's about believing in yourself and what you try to achieve. And you'll never achieve it on your own, but you'll never achieve it unless you believe in yourself. So that's one thing he says. He also says, be willing to be wrong. So the willingness to be wrong is a willingness to grow, to learn and to improve. Let your ego set to one side now and again. And I say now and again because you've also got to know when you are right and to stick with that. So there's lots of people that will tell you for lots of reasons why you can't do something, why you shouldn't do something. Well, unless it's illegal or harmful to yourself or others, then I say do it. And then finally, he says to listen more and speak less. Remember that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. So the ability to be able to listen to people really shows the maturity
in you and willingness to grow. And I want to add just two of my own before I finish, and that is to be interested in people. Everyone you meet, if you're interested in people, that makes you an interesting person. Ask them where they've come from, how long it took them to get there. That's how you're going to get along in your career. Having the qualification is fantastic, but remember, it's the technical ability, it's the creativity, and it's the people skills. Being able to join the dots. This is all about being interested in people. And then finally, I'd say just slow down now and again. Even stop sometimes. Smell the rain, listen to the birds, and just compose yourself. It's a really, really fast-paced world, and we all need to take time to just stop and to think a little. We all have so much potential between us, so we only get one life, and I urge you to make the very, very best of it. Thank you.
Well done.
Hi.
It was very good.
Hi. 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 Oh, we're going to get run over.
So we've just finished. We've had lunch with the Lord Mayor. Tom was sat right next to her, charming her.
She was good.
She was lovely. And we're just going to head back to Dad's now.
I'm getting vlogged as we speak.
And then I'm going to take Tom back to Hebden Bridge to potentially see my mum. Good day. We're back and we're in normal clothes. We're not all fancy anymore.
Here we are. Tommy.
And we're just waiting for my dad to finish a phone call with my granddad.
Who's this?
Joby.
Look.
Hello.
Boy.
And then we're going to head off back home.
Successful day, really, wasn't it?
It was very good. Well done.
Thank you.
Cool.
See ya.
See you later.
Happy Vlogmas Day 4.
See you later.
Cut.
I'm home. Why are you meowing at all the time? Every time I open this vlog, you're meowing. And then it's time for number 4. What did you get, Connor?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. What's in number 4? Ooh, a big highlighter.
Wow.
Wow.
Brass.
It's called Skin Kiss.
I
Oh,
saved you 3 muffins.
what? You're a star. That looks very nice. I will be using that. Nice one.
My leg.
Did you miss me?
No.
Not at all.
One bit
Just one bit when you went to sleep and the bed was cold.
was cool.
I'm back now, whether you missed me or not.
I need you to put that in the vlog. That I didn't miss you.
You did though, I think. It's lots later on now. And we have been to Lidl. We had halloumi wraps for tea. And now we're just starting to watch The Sinner. Because Connor wants to. What's it about? Sinners. Right, so I'm going to end today here. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you found some inspiration from my dad's words. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.